Good morning, everybody, and welcome to week 7. Um, just about 4 weeks left in the course, and so with that in mind, I want to talk to you about a few things today. Midterm exams looked really good. They looked great. I think most of you really grasped the concepts. You did a good job of providing examples. I didn't see any major problems with grammar, spelling, those sort of things. A few things, but relatively minor. So uh, looked pretty good overall. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the term paper. And I've talked to you a little bit about this before, but it is due March 12th. So that's not that far away. That's what, about a little more than 3 weeks, if you will. So time to start thinking about the term paper. And you know how I feel about, when you're writing a paper or really any assignment where you have some time to work on it, is to work on it a little bit each day. If you can find the term paper a couple of different ways. One, uh, on the left side of the course homepage, you'll see these tabs, announcements, modules, these sort of things. Go in there and you'll see a tab for assignments. It may be sort of grayed out, but you can click on it. Go in there to assignments and you can, very top of the list, I believe, is the term paper. Click on that and you should have all the instructions for it. Now, keep in mind, this has been available since the first day of the course. So if you're having problems finding it, please let me know. Another way to find the term paper, I've opened up a module for week 9. And you can't do the quiz as a discussion board, but you should be able to see the term paper there. Again, click on it, and you'll see the instructions, the guidelines, all of that. Excuse me. The thing to keep in mind when working on your term paper is be sure you go back and review the Blauner hypothesis and the Noel hypothesis, because you'll be asked to use one or the other in analyzing certain aspects of racial and ethnic minority relations. And again, like I say, chip away at it a little bit every day, and you'll be just fine. If you have any questions on the term paper, what I'm looking for, and again, keep in mind, this is an academic paper. So unlike what you might write in an English paper, you need to use outside sources from the literature. You need to cite your sources in the text, and then if you do cite a source in the text, be sure you put that full information on the reference page. But you see all those instructions there when you go to it. Last, let's talk about this week's discussion board: Australian Aboriginals and American Indians. Two groups that don't get a whole lot of attention usually when we're talking about race and ethnicity, but they certainly have had uh, um, their issues being minority groups in their respective countries. Now, you might think I've had students before kind of balk at the term American Indian. It is a perfectly acceptable term. Native American or American Indian can be used interchangeably. Lastly, you'll see I've got the Urban People and Places book and the Community Action Against Racism book. If any of you are interested, next term for UCLA, I will be teaching urban studies again. I've taught it there for a few times now, and it's a pretty good course. I run it pretty much the way we do this course, very similar as far as the format is concerned. And that begins on April 3rd. So if you're interested, well, go ahead and sign up. It's a fun course. We do a lot of interesting things, I think. So that's about all I've got for you today. Again, as always, I'm here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. And I hope you all have a great week. Thanks. Bye.